In the lush landscapes of South Africa's KwaZulu-Natal province, the Umgeni River plunges violently over the edge of Howick Falls. Tourists see a picturesque waterfall cascading into a tranquil pool, but locals see a boundary, a fragile veil between the safety of the shore and the domain of something ancient and unforgiving. They call it the Inkanyamba, described in folklore as a colossal, eel-like serpent with the head of a horse. The creature is said to reside in the darkest depths of the plunge pool. It is considered an elemental force, tied to the violent storms that sweep across the province. When the skies darken and winds howl through the gorge, locals lock their doors, whispering that the Inkanyamba is taking flight. Skeptics brush these accounts aside as cautionary tales meant to keep tourists away from treacherous waters. Historical records, however, paint a more unsettling picture. In the late 1990s, conservationists began documenting alarming anomalies near the falls. Large swaths of thick vegetation along the riverbanks were found crushed flat, creating bizarre trails leading directly into the water. Around the same time, farmers miles away reported livestock vanishing without a trace, their heavy steel fences obliterated as if struck by a localized tornado. Then came the summer of 1998, when a severe tempest struck the region. A group of hikers, trapped near the ridge, sought shelter in a rocky overhang. What they described to authorities the next morning defied logic. As the rain lashed the valley, the surface of the plunge pool began to churn violently. From the frothing black water, a massive serpentine shape breached the surface. Witnesses spoke of a creature easily 30 feet long, its slick, dark skin reflecting the lightning. It did not swim. It propelled itself upward, riding the updrafts of the storm before vanishing into the night. Authorities quickly dismissed the claims as hallucinations induced by the panic of the storm. Yet, the physical evidence left behind was much harder to erase. The following morning, rescue teams found the surrounding rocks covered in a foul-smelling, gelatinous residue that defied chemical analysis. Deep, precise gouges were scored into the solid stone of the cliff face, marks that no tumbling river debris could ever produce. Even today, researchers occasionally attempt to map the bottom of the Howick Falls pool using advanced sonar. The results are always the same: sudden equipment failures and sonar returns showing massive, shifting shadows that dart out of range. The official explanation insists these are merely sunken logs caught in underwater currents. But for those who live in the shadow of the falls, the truth is written in the sudden drop in temperature before a storm and the unnatural roar that rises from the depths. Some legends simply refuse to stay drowned.